Discover Atari. And discover how far you can go.
Now, do you know what we got today from the Barrington Coffee Roasting Company? I'm trying to figure out, we got 3 pounds of coffee. Now, these are actually the beans themselves. French, oui, gold, which is dense chocolate, spice box, and dried fruit. Intriguing. And Berkshire, which is a co-op produced in Indonesia and Mexico. Oh, and it is bold and luxurious. So I've called the coffee company that shipped it to us to see if we can figure out who sent it to us. So we'll have to tell you in the next episode, right? You can see here. I'm so excited about coffee. I'm still having more of the coffee from Mark. Thank you. Look, heavy melted meltdown with special mods. The nicest, absolutely nicest cyclone I've ever seen. We think it's been in a private home for years. This is an overhaul. Somebody sent us in to make it pretty. Here's a firepower that is finished electronically, but we have not done the playfield. See, all this area will be touched up. See all this? That's gone. That's going to be history soon. History. Kurt. Oh, Kurt, you got to do the boards in here. The Black Pyramid. Kids go nuts for this game. And back there we have an Axe Turds that we're working on, a Millipede, a Sunset Riders, but look, Indiana Jones. One of the most amazing systems Atari came up with. This is the System 1. Atari made a total System 1 units. This exact cabinet, 8,232 of these cabinets. It was designed as a system with 5 different games to plug into it. The first game of the system was Peter Packrat.
Never heard of it.
It was a disaster. They only made 160 Peter Packrats. That's it. But the second game was a huge hit. Marble Madness. Huge hit. I bought 2 of them brand new. Great game, and they made 3,270 of them. Brand new, Marble Madness was $17.95. It was advertised as a low-cost system where you could buy the whole game and cabinet with a game in for $17.95, and the kits would be priced between $6.99 and $9.99. So you can convert the games to other games. The next game in the system was the Amazing Indiana Jones. Yes. And they made 1,139 dedicated and 1,686 conversions. That means that out of the 3,270 Marble Madnesses and 160 Marble Madnesses, which gives you about 3,400 give or take, 1,600 of them and 1,700 of them were converted to Indiana Jones. Kurt's back again. He's gathering his tools. Okay. The next game was not a big hit, but I thought it was good. The Roadrunner. They only sold 757 Roadrunners. There is no information on how many kits they made, but they didn't make many. Indiana Jones still made money. Nobody was converting it. The final game of the system was the unbelievable, the wonderful Road Blasters. Now that game also came with a gas pedal. So what a terrific game that was. They made 2,906 dedicated road blasters, okay? And then they made 2,704 kits. Kits. That meant that out of the 8,232 System 1s, 5,610 were road blasters. Isn't that something? A staggering number. Road blasters were so good, that was it. Nobody had any plans on converting their road blasters. Now, the neat thing is whoever buys this Indiana Jones is sold. Look at it. It's been repainted with high gloss flash. We also put
Orange.
Orange T-molding on it to match the orange buttons. Okay, we have this on free play. So right button for 3 lives, left button for 7. What a clever idea. Atari just didn't stop. Atari also had their beautiful leaf switch joystick. This great, and look, if you come in close, See the word Atari on it, then you know you have a can you see that, Jonathan?
It's hard. Let me try to zoom in.
Don't zoom in if you're not too sure what you're doing there. You see Atari? Don't take our word for it. We've even polished the screws. Yes, everything came off the machine. Look what we've done in here. Jonathan, can you turn the light on? Oh.
Which switch is that? Light right here?
The one that's cleverly marked light. Okay, in here. Now, we took this out, cleaned and scrubbed it, put a new fuse block on it, put a new bridge rectifier inside, you can't see, and the new Bob Roberts cap. 2 of them. This game needed 2. This filters the voltage, so your logic board gets good, clean, quality voltage. Don't screw your game up. Just change the caps. They're $15 each from Bob. Bob also sells the rebuild kit for the larger power supply. You have to use this because this has the amplifier volume pot and the test switch. When you flip the test switch like that, look at the screen up top. That's what comes up. We're going to go back to that in a second. You come back down here. Let me show you something. Here, let me get. There we go. Here's the logic board, the heart of the system, and it's using a 68,000 processor. If you've been watching our videos, you know what the first game we used that in the whole world was, right? Please say it.
No idea.
Food Fight. Not you, Jonathan, the viewers. And this is the cartridge. It's a hair bigger than the Nintendo cartridges. I'm going to show you what one looks like, but isn't that something? Plug that in. Nice, good, clean connections. There's your power connector. Up top are your side connectors you're familiar with Atari games with plenty of extra cabling. That's your monitor connector. And these are the control panel. Technically, you could be going to your location, and there's a piece of the front door fits on the front here and screws on. Okay? Technically, you could go to a location with a kit and completely convert it over, changing this board using the convenient knurled nuts. See how these unscrew? Don't even need a screwdriver. Change that, pop the control panel off. This is just latched in, and then you would need an Allen screw to change the logo at the top, and boom, you got a new game. Jonathan, I'm going to need help. Oh. I was trying to find a use of putting that cracking sound in, and I did. Anyway, come back here. We have a 4900. Pretty much every System 1 used a 4900. And of course, as you know, that is the very best chassis ever made. There's nothing better than a 4900. The 4900s are so great because you rarely have a failure other than capacitors. The parts in there are so good. It was like the perfect chassis. And they also had great tubes. Everything was perfect in this system. And that monitor. Now, see in our test here, it gives you a chance to test everything and see how things are working. Your joystick lets you move and negotiate where you want to go next. And then your second player button restores the original setting. First player keeps it. And then, of course, you could turn the sounds off. Really great system checks and ways of changing things. Now look, did you see that? It says 3 and 7. That's a great way to have your game in your house, because then your customer or your home player can decide which way they want to play it. I'm done getting on my knees.
Ew.
I'm ready to go home now.
It's pooped.
I'm pooped. Where's my coffee? Anyway, this beautiful game, we're actually delivering it to the show tomorrow. The Allentown Pin Fest is tomorrow, and our customer has made arrangements for us to drop this off. He's going to pick it up there. He's very, very excited about getting this game, isn't he? Welcome. Now, as you already know the game really well, you go in the easy one, and and then that loads it in. Oh, by the way, you have incredibly terrific stereo sound. The two speakers are aimed up at your ears. What a clever system. I forgot how to play this, Jonathan. Isn't that awful? I haven't played Indiana.
Go around and whip people.
Right. I remember that now. You can also pick up that. You whip to open, unlock, and release the little brats. Now, I could keep going and saving the kids, but instead I'm going to get in here. Captives left behind. Say, yes, I know. I just don't remember the game well enough. I'm in trouble. I just did the gas at least. Good. I did it.
We won.
Anyway, you get the idea. Jonathan, should we do another game?
Which one?
Sunset Riders. What's the Sunset Riders situation? Don't even know. My gosh. This is going to the children's... Is it turned on? Not turned on? Oh, unplug. I'll show you this real quick because a lot of you, it's not ready. I know it's not ready. I know it's not quite ready. There we go. Okay.
Can I do Walter?
Listen, my Walter, wait a minute. I'm over here, Walter. Over here. Walter, no, I'm here.
Wait, let me do this.
No.
Wait.
Walter. Oh, he's making fun of my Walter. Oh God, Walter with the wandering eye. No, Walter's really cute. He's learning. He never operated a camera before.
It's tricky.
I don't know if you remember the videos, but Walter would be over there, and I say, Walter, I'm over here. Over.
Poor Walter. We love Walter.
Oh, we do. He's so good. Now look. 4-player Sunset Rider. Great idea. You can actually buy a Sunset Rider logic board and convert your Simpsons temporarily to Sunset Riders, and vice versa. You can also plug in Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, so it's really nice. This cabinet will actually support all the 4-player Konami games. So you can do look at this advertising screen. Isn't it sharp? Now you can turn the advertising off, just like the other games. Dead as a doornail. When I fall like that, I go that slow too. Love the animation in this. You know where we do a lot of rentals? We actually rent these out for the summer camps and things. And they really like this game because it has a nice theme and a nice story to it. I wanted to show you this too. In here, I don't know why. Hot glued buttons is where this is going. This machine is going to where the kids may start spinning the stuff and taking them off. So we're trying to bulletproof this as much as possible. We've also colored the connectors. See, now this is the green plug. I mean, you'd have to be really stupid to get this in wrong, but anything is possible. But because these are all the yellow wires, these are all the white. See, but they're all color coordinated. So if the panel has to come off, it's just these 3 bolts. Panel pops right out of the machine. You can easily move it in. I think I showed you in the back, right? I think I did. New power supply, 7,000. How was I? I don't remember. I just don't remember. Now, we topped it off by putting LEDs in the coin slots. Notice we have screws in there because they're going to the hospital setting. People, even though they know the game is free play, they're still going to try to put a quarter in. So we have screws in all of these machines so that doesn't happen. Now, just like in all the Konami games, it'll run you the full film until you hit the buttons to start. Got a drink and it's my bag. There's dinner? My turkey. I love getting turkey. It's nice because you have a chance, see, of falling all over the place. Great game. This really is a great game. Maybe we think they're going to be really thrilled when they get it. Wallace, do you think they're going to be thrilled when they get it?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Wallace,
Happy.
do you know we've been getting request after request to see you and I do our dance again? Oh, God. Please. They want to see. Come on. We can resurrect that old clip. We'll count it. 3. 1, 2, 3. You know, we're going to get another nasty email from the Bee Gees. Thank you, sir. He's still working on millipede, the millipede cocktail. It's coming along nice. This is also going to the Children's Museum. Oh, you know what? We figured out who the coffee was from. It's from Sam Cullis. He's the one that sent us the coffee. So we figured it out. Sam Cullis is a student that's making a movie about arcade games. And he asked for some input from us, and we shot a little video. You'll see it at one point. He's making his own movie, and we'll put it up when he finishes the film. But because of all the time it took to shoot the footage for him, he sent us the coffee. Thank you, Sam. Oh, lastly, I wanted to show you the cartridges. These are the Road Blasters. These are extra boards. We keep extras just in case. But there's 2 different ROM revisions. Look at all the chips on this board, and you can see there's jumpers. And look at all the fewer chips on this board. So they made a lot of revisions over the years. These boards are both broken, but I just wanted you to see that the last game of the system had the original board. I guess this was a test one because it's got all those jumpers. And this was probably the release board for Road Blasters. The last and final game. And you know, I'm afraid that this video, even though you want to stay, has to come to another corny conclusion. But we're going to let Wallace snap his fingers. Go ahead, Wallace.